Hello. First of all, let me thank you for inviting me here. The clout and longevity of this event is remarkable, so I'm really happy to be with you. It's very interesting to be in a panel like this with experts and people who have dedicated their lives in making the energy transition a reality. I would particularly like to thank Minister Zduku. We have been working very closely, and she has been instrumental behind the transformation of our company to be more than what used to be, which was the exploration and production of hydrocarbons, into a more diversified energy state company. Now, on what it was previously said, I would just like to emphasize on the fact that Greece is one of the leading examples in the world in terms of penetration of renewable energy into our energy system. If I'm not mistaken, last year we had 40%, 41% of renewables into the system. We are twice as much as the European average and way above the global. Now, one of the challenges of this success of Greece is the space. The renewables require extensive areas. And Greece is not, we do not enjoy vast areas that we can develop that. So we have recognized that one of the problems is that we may be at some point reaching capacity limits in terms of deploying the solar panels and the wind turbines. And of course, that led us obviously to where can we go next, and this is the offshore sector. A sector that has not been utilized for many years, and a sector that gives a remarkable competitive advantage to our country. Whoever has looked at the Global Wind Atlas will see that we have the best wind energy potential in most of the Mediterranean, in the Black Sea and the surroundings. So this has been a priority, and I am really proud to have been given the responsibility to develop the national plan. The draft of the plan was presented last year, and today we have concluded the public consultation. We have done all the necessary studies. We listened to the consultation. We addressed certain elements that were raised, and my understanding is that we are a few weeks from the conclusion of it. It has been returned to divisions in the ministry, so we're now waiting these final steps that we have it formal. And I'm very optimistic that we will continue to enjoy the acceptance from the industry and the investors. So we will see progress in that field hopefully very soon. But while we are waiting on that, we are also taking steps towards preparing for the data acquisition in order to accelerate the next steps. So rest assured that the delay that some have observed is not an actual delay. We will accelerate and catch up with time. Now, having said that again, and what I wanted to convey is a very positive message that Greece will continue to grow on the renewable sector. And I think we can be very proud of it, and we will continue to be proud of it as we go forward. Greece is also looking at the world and the risks involved. And one of the risks that we have all learned in the hard way, I suppose, is that a threat to the energy transition is actually the energy security and the affordability of the energy. And these two things usually go together. Once you have energy security problems, then the prices go rocket high, and then the public and the people face a challenge with their electricity bills. So in order to, and also recognizing, as previously said, that there is some way to go in order to solve the storage challenges, in order to expand and electrify further our energy systems. We see that there is going to be a long transition period, and for that reason, it was said earlier, Greece has taken significant steps by increasing significantly our capacity to receive LNG and distribute into the country, but also into our neighboring countries. But we are also working on the exploration front at a time where a lot of people thought it may be a lost cause or a bit out of date activity. No, we see that there is a significant opportunity for Greece if the exploration efforts prove successful to contribute with gas reserves into the much needed European market. But only not European market. We should we usually look at the most mature markets and of course the market that pays a premium to the prices, but there is also Africa that we should never forget. Africa is growing and will continue to grow, and there the electrification will follow behind. So we see that there are a lot of possibilities for distributing potential gas that we can discover. Now, on that front, I am particularly happy and satisfied with the progress that we have achieved over the last years. I think for our country is a remarkable pace. And the fact is that the more data we collect, the better we understand an area that has been very difficult in the past, and that was one of the reasons why a lot of the companies avoided it. From the information we have today, I would say I am more than optimistic that there are good chances for us of discovering significant reserves, and that I think the market will show further interest. So we will see other important players paying attention to what is happening here and hopefully join our efforts in order to progress that further. And before closing my opening statement, I would also like to point out that we have also done some good progress on the CCS front. The carbon capture and storage is something that we should be also proud as a country. We rank second just after Germany in the amounts of funds we have secured through the European Innovation Fund. We have secured funding for capturing more than 3.5 million tons per year. And our company, who's responsible for the permitting and authorizing the underground storage of CO2, we have received now the first application for such operations in the depleted oil fields of Prinos. So, and this is only the second such project in the Mediterranean. So I think there is a lot of good work. I'm not sure if it's really understood because of all the things happening. Sometimes we may be forgetting some of these really big achievements. And I would like to share them with you because these are, they do not go unnoticed in the European Union as well. So we've been participating experts group in Brussels, and we have received praise for that. So I'm really happy to share this information with you.